Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Choctaw softball field where the Choctaws are about to do battle tonight with the Cavaliers of Crockett County. Choctaws coming in off of a win on Friday night in big fashion on Friday night. A couple of home runs we had also from Reagan Thompson. We also had one from Tori Beth Myers as well that night. And what a big night. Ava Osment with a lot of strikeouts and pretty big night for the Choctaws. As a matter of fact, Reagan homered in the fourth inning and in the fifth inning. Which ended up with a couple of RBIs that night. Tori Beth Myers with a two-run homer in the fifth as well. And, of course, a solo shot for Reagan. So she had three RBIs on Friday night, and Dyer County won it, of course, on Friday night. And they're back in action again here on a Monday night. This is to close out what would have been a six-game homestand. We had one rainout. And that was on Tuesday night where we were supposed to play district foe, which would have been Brighton coming to town. But that one was rained out, and we're ready to get this one underway. The ball is put in play by Goldsby, and Osment's play at first base is good, and the runner is out, and one pitch, one out to begin the game here tonight. Beautiful weather. We about froze to death on Friday night, but tonight in the 60s. First pitch called strike one from Osment. Facing Ray, she is the Cavaliers center fielder. That's a little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to the hitter Ray. Osment delivers. It is a dribbler to second base, scooped up, throw on to first by Addie Robertson, who is getting the nod tonight for Watson at second base, and her first play is a put out at first base over to Katie Grace Willis, and 2 up, 2 down for the Cavaliers. Osment's pitch is over the plate for a strike. Osment delivers. Strike 2. That was right at the knees. First 2 batters retired by Osment and the Dyer County defense. This one popped up to the right side. It's going to fall out of play, and new life for the Cavaliers second baseman and Vasquez. Osment delivers. It's a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. And the pitch. Swung on and hit hard to right center field, or left center field rather, and the throw back into Robertson at second base is going to hold the runner at first, but that is going to be the first hit for the Cavaliers by their second baseman Vasquez. So she is at first, and it's going to bring up the cleanup hitter Mansfield, who she's not only batting fourth, but she pitches for the Cavaliers. Osment delivers a little bit outside, ball 1. Dyer County has Osment on the mound, Reagan Thompson catching, Katie Grace Willis at first, Addie Robertson at second, Maddie Claire Wilkerson at short, and Tori Beth Myers at third. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ellie Edgen in left field, Caitlin Mascroft in center, and Marley Thedford will be playing right tonight. That's a call strike, and fakes a throw down to first, and Vasquez has to dive back into first base. She got dirty. That one is fouled back to the right side with 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count will hold. Osment with a 1-2. Strike 3 call. That's going to end the inning. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left. And in the middle of the first, Dyer County and the Cavaliers are scoreless.
Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Well, Dyer County's going to bring up here to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Ava Osment, Reagan Thompson, and Katie Grace Willis will all face Mansfield. Ava Osment is going to step in to lead things off for the Choctaws. Cavaliers did not score in the top half as 3 out of 4 batters faced by Osment were retired. Mansfield delivers. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. Just underway if you're just joining us here tonight from Choctaw Field between the Cavaliers and the Choctaws. That's a call strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Mansfield delivers the 1-1, swung on and missed. Strike 2. And there's the 1-2 is fouled back. The count holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one's grounded to second base. Vasquez throws on to first in time, and that'll be 1 out for the Choctaws. It's going to bring up Reagan Thompson. She homered twice Friday night.
Now batting, number 13, Reagan Thompson.
I don't know what it's doing. Reagan Thompson steps in. First pitch outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Reagan Thompson. Swung on, hit hard, but it's going to be right at the center fielder. She squeezes it for out number 2 for the Choctaws. It's going to bring up Katie Grace Willis batting third tonight, facing Mansfield. And Willis hits one hard. Center fielder goes back, and it is at the base of the wall. And she brings it back in quick, and that'll hold Katie Grace Willis to a single. Tori Beth Myers steps in for the Choctaws. Takes the ball high. 1 on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Katie Grace Willis gets things started with a 2-out single. And that's called strike. Tori Beth Myers also homered Friday night. She's got 1 this year. She fouls that one straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, I should say. And that one's a little bit high. Should Myers get on, Ellie Edgen is on deck. Here comes the 2-2, high and inside, ball 3. That is hit, diving play at second base, throw on to first. Excellent job by Vasquez to save a hit right there, and Dyer County will finish the bottom of the first with no runs on 1 hit and 1 left. And at the end of 1, we've got no score here at Dyer County.
Rick Hill Nissan, Dyersburg is your home for all things Nissan, and to prove it, we're offering deep discounts on all remaining 2020 models. This can save you thousands. Also, check out our redesigned 2021 Rogue. The new Rogue features best-in-class safety, along with ProPilot Assist and NavLink, a 360-degree 3D high-def camera view, and more. Guaranteed credit approval with the in-house Credit Medic. That's Rick Hill Nissan, 2700 Parr Avenue, Dyersburg, or online at rickhillnissan.com.
That's a strike two, swinging. Ava Osmond getting out ahead of batters tonight. Swung on and missed. That is strikeout number 2 for Ava Osmond. That'll be the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring Cole, the designated player, or designated hitter, I should say. I think in softball they call it the flex. Ball, just as Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside. Osmond delivers, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Osmond gets the pitch from Coach O and delivers. Oh, close. Little bit low. Two balls, 1 strike. That one is swung on and hit right at the first base coach, and he quickly gets out of the way. Fortunately, he did. That could have been messy. There's the pitch. Strike. That is strikeout number 3 for Osmond, and out number 2. Here in the top of the second, 2 outs, nobody on. Hoover is at the plate. It's going to be a ball inside. And she hits it to the right side. It's going to get through. It is fielded by Thedford. Back into Robertson, and that's going to be a base hit for Hoover. That's the second 2-out hit in as many innings. And that's going to bring Aguirre up to the plate. Osmond throws it right by her, swung on and missed. Aguirre and Hughes, and then back to the top of the order if anyone gets on. And that one is swung on, hit to the left side. It's going to be out of play, foul. Swung on and missed, and she strikes out the side. That is the 4th strikeout, the 3rd out, so no runs on 1 hit and nobody left. And as we head to the middle of the second, there is no score at Choctaw Field.
Comes to screen printing, embroidery, logos, and specialty items, you've got a lot of choices, but one stands out. It's Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street. They're your all-in-one place for embroidery, screen print, vinyl, signage, sublimations, and so much more. We can print your logo or help you design a new one for things like cups, hats, shirts, and more. We do all our work in-house so you get your order quickly. Locally owned and operated. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, New Bern, or call 627-6227 for Stitch.
Dyer County is going to send to the plate send to the plate Ellie Edgen, Marley Thedford, and Emma McBride. Ellie Edgen steps in for the Choctaws. First pitch is a called strike to Edgen. That's a ball a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Edgen. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that is going to be the first strikeout tonight for Mansfield. Marley Thedford will step in for her first time tonight to see Mansfield. Strike called. Swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes to Marley Thedford. They're going to say that one was a little bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Thedford. It's a little outside. That swung on and fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. That is the second strikeout for Mansfield and the second out for the Choctaws. It's going to bring up to the plate Emma McBride. Mansfield delivers for a called strike. And that one is low, hits just behind the plate for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Well, McBride trying to keep the inning alive for Maddie Claire Wilkerson, who's on deck, and she does, as she is hit by a pitch, and she's going to take her base, and it's going to bring up Maddie Claire Wilkerson for the Choctaws. No score here tonight. Ball outside, Maddie Claire takes. Swung on and hit to short. A throw on to second for the final out, and that will retire the side. No runs on no hits and nobody left on base. And at the end of 2, we have no score at Choctaw Field.
Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
At the bottom of the order, it'll be Hughes, the number 9 batter, followed by Goldsby and Ray. Stepping in will be number 3, Hughes. She is the left fielder for the Cavaliers. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Ava Osmond already with 4 strikeouts here in the first 2 innings. And she delivers a little outside and low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Osmond delivers. That one is fouled back to the right side and out of play over near the on-deck circle. Or not on deck, but the bullpen, let's say. Hughes steps in. Osmond delivers. Close, but still a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is fouled straight back. The count holds at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. Low and outside, ball 3. That one is ball 4, high and outside. So leadoff runner is on with a walk for Hughes, and that is the number 9 hitter, and back to the top of the order as Goldsby will be at the plate, followed by Ray. She's on deck. And a bunt, it goes up. It's caught in the net and comes back down into the glove of Reagan Thompson, but they're going to call it out of play. Osmond delivers. There's the bunt. Gets it picked up by the catcher, thrown to first base in time. But that moves the runner over to second with 1 out. Reagan Thompson, an excellent job getting it on to Katie Grace Willis in a hurry. But again, it advances the runner, and that's going to be a going to bring Ray. She grounded out to second in the first inning. And she looks at strike 1. Osmond delivers. She bunts at it, but misses. That's going to be strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to the hitter. Here comes the 0-2. Low, ball 1. Addie Robertson holding her close out at second base. And strike 3 called. That is going to be the 5th strikeout for Ava Osmond. The 2nd out of the inning, and that leaves Hughes firmly ensconced at second base, and it's going to bring up Vasquez, the second baseman for the Cavaliers. She singled in the first. Osmond delivers, swung on and missed. Strike 1. That was a little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it was very close, Paul. 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike to the hitter, Vasquez. She has the only hit for the Cavaliers. This one make that 2 hits as this one goes to center. They bring it in, throw on to home plate, not in time as the runner moves on to second. As the number 9 hitter will score after a walk. And that's going to be scored as a double for Vasquez. So she's got 2 of the 3 hits. Hoover has the other hit for the Cavaliers. Swung on and missed. Mansfield, strike 1. 1-0 your score. Might be in that HDMI cable. There's the pitch, a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is fouled straight back. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second base. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit low. Blocked nicely by Thompson. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Vasquez at second base after a double. A double that scored Hughes. Swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Second time that Mansfield has struck out, and that is the 6th strikeout for Osmond. So 1 run on 2 hits, or 1 run on 1 hit, and 1 left. And as we go in the middle of the third, Dyer County trails 1-0.
When it comes to screen printing, embroidery, logos, and specialty items, you've got a lot of choices, but one stands out. It's Stitch & Print, 107 East Main Street. They're your all-in-one place for embroidery, screen print, vinyl, signage, sublimations, and so much more. We can print your logo or help you design a new one for things like cups, hats, shirts, and more. We do all our work in-house so you get your order quickly. Locally owned and operated. Stitch & Print, 107 East Main Street, New Bern, or call 627-6227 for Stitch & Print.
Dyer County will send to the plate Maddie Claire Wilkerson, followed by Caitlin Mascroft and Ava Osmond. Back at the top of the order will face Mansfield. Mascroft will step in for the Choctaws. First pitch was ball 1. And that one is fouled back to even the count at 1-1. Yeah. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mascroft takes it high, 2-2. Oh, that's going to be a little bit low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the third inning, bottom of the order. Count has gone full from Mansfield. That one's fouled back. New life for Mascroft. That swung on and hit the center, and running in, it will drop in front of the center fielder, and Mascroft gets a leadoff single. It's going to bring Ava Osmond to the plate. She grounded out to second for the first out in the first inning. And hit hard. Going back is the left fielder, and it's out of here. Ava Osmond gets her first home run, and that's going to be a 2-run shot. As Mascroft got a single, and then Ava Osmond takes him downtown, and that's going to bring Reagan Thompson to the plate. And just like that, 2-1.
Now batting, number 13, Reagan Thompson.
Reagan Thompson, no stranger to the home run either. And that one is popped straight up. First baseman going over to make the play, and does.
Now batting, number 20, Katie Grace Willis.
Katie Grace Willis looks at ball one. And that one is grounded out to short. It's going to be the first out, or this first out of the inning, second out of the inning, I should say. And that one is hit hard, but caught by the center fielder. And that will retire the side. But not before a home run from Ava Osmond, a 2-run homer that scores Mascroft and Osmond. So 2 runs on 2 hits and nobody left. And at the end of 3, Dyer County now leads it 2-1.
Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Hamilton will be the first batter that Ava Osmond will face here in the 4th. It'll be Hamilton, Cole, and Hoover. Osment with her 4th inning of work. First pitch is high and outside, ball 1. That one is hit to second base, and it's going to get out into right field. So base hit by number 24, Hamilton. And we got a meeting out at the mound. We're actually out at on the left side of the field. I think they're going to pinch run. Going to pinch run number 16. Number 16 is going to be Carter for the Cavaliers. Likely, with Hamilton hitting, she is the first baseman. She will likely stay in. And that appeal down to the second base umpire, and they say she did not go around. So 1 ball, no strikes. Osment's pitch a little bit low. 1 ball, 2 balls, no strikes. And that one, a throw down to second, is going to be into center field, but it is saved as the short Maddie Claire Wilkerson tried to get over there. So runner moves to second. Cole at the plate. Coach O gives the pitch, and it delivers. That is a bunt. Throw on to first in time, and that'll move Cole, or Cole hitting into the fielder's choice, which will move Hamilton now to third base. So a sacrifice bunt brings 1 out, and it's going to bring Hoover to the plate. She singled in the 2nd inning. She had a 2-out single. Now she has a runner at third with 1 out. Strike 1 called. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Delivery a little inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is hit back to the mound. Play at the plate in time. Great play. Good heads-up play by Ava Osment. So That's going to be a fielder's choice for the second out, but Hoover will stay at first, and as Hamilton is thrown out at home. Osment delivers, and that's fouled out of play. Geary is the hitter. Good play, saved a run right there, and now there's 2 outs with a runner at first instead of 1 out, a runner at third. Pitch is low. Ava delivers the 1-1. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one is swung on, hit high and deep, and it'll be gone. That's going to be a home run for Aguirre. And that's going to be a 2-run shot, as that is also going to score Hoover. So now it's 3-2 Cavaliers. And that'll bring up Hughes, who started off the 3rd inning with a walk and scored. So now each team has hit the long ball. Both 2-run homers. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 to the batter, Hughes. That's a little inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 called. What a beautiful night for softball tonight, unlike Friday night. Woo, it was cold Friday. And that one is hit to right field. Coming on quickly, it'll hit fair as Thedford could not quite get there. Throw on into second base, not in time, so that's going to be a double for Hughes. That's going to bring us back to the top of the order, as Goldsby will face Osment. Goldsby is the 6th batter to face Osment here in this inning. Goldsby needs to tie her shoe. No equipment malfunctions here. Not allowed. Osment delivers high and inside. Ball 1. And that's a ball high. Two balls, no strikes to the hitter. And that one's a little low and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. A runner at second base. 2 outs. That's a strike called. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 outs here in the 2 already in as well here in the top of the 4th. And that one is hit back up the middle. Oh, and it gets through, and 1 run will score. That'll bring Hughes home, and Goldsby will end up at first base. It's going to bring Ray, center fielder. There's the pitch high, ball 1. That's a strike, right at the knees. Swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter. Strike 3 called, and that rings her up, and that is the 7th strikeout for Osmond. Couldn't have come at a better time. And that is the 3rd out, but not until 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits and 1 left. And as we go to the middle of the 4th, Dyer County now trails it 4-2.
Rick Hill Nissan, Dyersburg, is your home for all things Nissan, and to prove it, we're offering deep discounts on all remaining 2020 models. This can save you thousands. Also, check out our redesigned 2021 Rogue. The new Rogue features best-in-class safety, along with ProPilot Assist and NavLink, a 360-degree 3D high-def camera view, and more. Guaranteed credit approval with the in-house Credit Medic. That's Rick Hill Nissan, 2700 Parr Avenue, Dyersburg, or online at rickhillnissan.com.
Dyer County will send to the plate Ellie Edgen, Marley Thedford, and Emma McBride to face Mansfield here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Four to 2 your score. Dyer County trails to the Cavaliers. Edgen struck out in the 2nd, and that one is fouled out of play. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. She went for the bunt, then pulled it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. It's ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's a little inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, they're showing 2 and 1 on the I may have missed one somewhere. That's a little low, ball 4. Nope. The scoreboard missed one, and it's going to be a walk to lead off the 4th. Ellie Edgen will take her base, and that's going to bring up Marley Thedford. She struck out in the 2nd for the 2nd out. Dyer County, your right fielder here. Having a pretty good year in the field, and she bunts. Gets it, is fielded by the pitcher, throw on to first in time, but that's going to move the runner over. And that was a very good sac bunt. Emma McBride is going to step in for the Choctaws, and she'll step in with Ellie Edgen at second base. McBride steps out as Mansfield delivers, swung on and missed, strike 1. Edgen showing quite a leadoff there a minute ago. That one is swung on and missed, strike 2. Emma McBride was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. She was stranded there at first base as Maddie Claire Wilkerson hit into a fielder's choice. And they put her out at second base. Ball. That's the first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Emma McBride. That one is swung on and missed. And that is the 3rd strikeout. It's going to bring up Maddie Claire Wilkerson for the Choctaws. And she's going to look at ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. It is Ellie Edgen at second. That's ball way high. 2 balls, no strikes. They scored 3 in the top of the 4th. Dyer County would like to answer here as they trail it 4-2. And that one is fouled back by Wilkerson. Here comes the pitch. It is hit back up the middle, fielded by the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, and no runs on no hits and 1 left. And as we end the 4th inning, Dyer County trails it 4-2.
Rick Hill Nissan, Dyersburg, is your home for all things Nissan, and to prove it, we're offering deep discounts on all remaining 2020 models. This can save you thousands. Also, check out our redesigned 2021 Rogue. The new Rogue features best-in-class safety, along with ProPilot Assist and NavLink, a 360-degree 3D high-def camera view, and more. Guaranteed credit approval with the in-house Credit Medic. That's Rick Hill Nissan, 2700 Parr Avenue, Dyersburg, or online at rickhillnissan.com.
Well, the heart of the order will be up for the Cavaliers, Vasquez, Mansfield, and Hamilton. And should any of them get on, Cole will face Ava Osment. Vasquez will step in, the Cavaliers' second baseman. And Osment delivers. Ball inside. We're in the top of the fifth. Dyer County trails it 4-2. Osment, it's a little outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Right at the heart of the order here in fifth inning. That one a little bit low. 3 balls and no strikes. Ball came in. Good play by Thompson to stop it. That's ball 4. That's a walk on 4 pitches to lead off the fifth inning. And that'll put Vasquez at first, and Mansfield, the pitcher, she struck out in the first, struck out again in the third. She is 2 of Osment's 7 Ks tonight. She offers that a bunt and missed it. Called strike 1. Osment delivers, and Reagan Thompson looked her back to first base. She had that gun cocked and ready to fire. Osment delivers the 1-1. Offers that a bunt, tipped, and fouled into the catcher's mitt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Did I say 2 balls? Sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's up there. It needs a friend. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. And that one too is fouled back. Count holds at 1-2. Boy, a strikeout right here would be nice. Osment's already got Mansfield twice, once in the first and again in the third. And that one's fouled back. Out of play, right in our way. And that one's hit hard. And that one is gone. That's going to be a home run for Mansfield. And it, too, is going to be a 2-run shot. Yeah, she hit that one hard. There was no doubt about that when it left the bat. And that's going to make it a 6-2 game. Well, that's going to keep the inning running for Hamilton. So now with nobody out, Hamilton, Cole, and Hoover will face Ava Osment. So now the bases are cleared, and Hamilton takes ball high. That's a ball high. No balls, two balls, no strikes. Well, both pitchers in this game have homered. Mansfield right there, and Ava Osment homered back in the third for the Choctaws. That represents Dyer County's only 2 runs tonight. That one's in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. And going out to the mound will be Reagan Thompson. She's seen something she didn't like and wants to talk it over. So 3 balls, no strikes to the batter, number 24, Hamilton. And that's a ball 4. That's the second walk given up this inning. That's going to bring number 36, Cole. She struck out in the second and grounded into a sacrifice in the fourth. That did move the runner. Sacrifice bunt, I should say. Swung on and fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. Osmond delivers. That's a strike. Here comes the 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is fouled straight back. Count holds at 1-2. Osmond delivers high. Throw back to first. Ooh, just barely gets back. She got it over there quick. Ball outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Osmond's carried the count full here. We're in the top of the 5th. Already got 2 in on a 2-run homer. That one fouled back. 2-run homer by Mansfield, which scored Mansfield and Vasquez. And a home run by Aguirre in the 4th. Swung on and missed. That's what we needed right there, was a strikeout. That is strikeout number 8 for Osmond, and the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Hoover, who hit into a fielder's choice as the Osmond made the throw home that got the play at the plate. But then Hoover scored on a home run by Aguirre, who is on deck. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Hoover looks at strike 2. There's the delivery. It's hit hard into right field. It's going to be a single. And that's going to send Hamilton to second base. Hoover at first, Aguirre at the plate. She homered her last time up in the 4th. She struck out in the 2nd. Uh-oh, there's another deep drive to center field. It's going to be to the base of the wall. And Mascroft brings it back in. Play at third. Should be in time. She's out. But not before 1 run scores. Hamilton. That one is fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes to the hitter Hughes. Hughes walked and scored in the 3rd and doubled and scored in the 4th. And that's strike 3. That is the 9th strikeout for Osmond, and out number 3 couldn't have come at a better time. So we've got 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, and 1 left. And as we go to the bottom of the 5th, Dyer County trails it 7-2.
When it comes to screen printing, embroidery, logos, and specialty items, you've got a lot of choices, but one stands out. It's Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street. They're your all-in-one place for embroidery, screen print, vinyl, signage, sublimations, and so much more. We can print your logo or help you design a new one for things like cups, hats, shirts, and more. We do all our work in-house so you get your order quickly. Locally owned and operated. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, New Bern, or call 627-6227 for Stitch and Print.
Dyer County's going to put up Mascroft to begin the inning, followed by Osmond and Thompson for the Choctaws here in the 5th. Caitlin Mascroft singled in the 3rd and went on to score on a Ava Osmond home run. Mascroft, the only senior on the Choctaw squad. Everybody else underclassmen. Mansfield's gone the whole way tonight. She helped herself last inning with a home run. Mascroft in the box and ready. Swung on and fouled back. Strike one. Mascroft, Osmond, and Thompson will face Mansfield. That's going to be a ball, a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And if anyone gets on, Katie Grace Willis will come to the plate. And that one's hit hard. Left center field. Oh, the center fielder runs a long way but makes the catch. And that was a great play. Flied out to Ray, who got over there in a hurry. We need base runners right now. Ava Osment will step in. She grounded to second in the first and hit that one back up the middle to second base. She makes the play in time. And just like the first inning, she grounded to 4. And homered in the third and grounded out to second here in the 5th. That's going to bring Reagan Thompson up here with she's flied out to center and flied out to first. And that one comes rolling in for ball 1. Dyer County with the rally caps on tonight. We need them. Had them Friday night and did well. That's ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's hit hard. It's gone. It's got to be gone. There's no way that's not. It disappeared in the clouds. My goodness. She hit that one a long way. It's going to be a solo home run for Reagan Thompson. Man, she hit that one hard. It's going to bring up Katie Grace Willis. The Reagan Thompson fan club here behind us. Katie Grace Willis will step in with, she grounds it to short. It is scooped up. Throw on to first is in the dirt. Oh, they're going to say they got her. So that'll be the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit and nobody left. As Dyer County gets 1 run back, they trail it 7-3. Dyer County needs to hold them here in the top of the 6th. That is going to bring up Godsey, Ray, and Vasquez will be the first 3 batters that will face Ava Osment. I say Godsey Goldsby, I should say. I'm sorry. All right, about ready to get back to action here. Goldsby steps in. And that one's popped up high. Coming over, trying to make the play was Marley Thedford in foul territory. Couldn't quite get there, so new life for the Cavaliers. Number 5, Goldsby. Osment, that off-speed pitch strike. Man, it was a beautiful pitch. No balls, 2 strikes to Goldsby. She grounded to the pitcher in the first and sacrificed bunt in the third to move the runner over as she looks at ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And she singled in the fourth. Oh, and now hit by a pitch. Right on the tricep there, the left arm. That stings. And they're going to send in a pinch runner. And let's see who they bring out. Again, number 16, that'll be Carter. So that is first batter hit by a pitch by Osment tonight. That's going to bring up Ray, the center fielder. The 1 on, nobody out, and there's a bunt. They're going to throw it on to first, not in time. And that's going to put runners at first and second with nobody out. It's going to bring up Vasquez. She singled in the first, doubled in the third, walked in the fifth. So we haven't gotten her out yet. Now would be a good time. Osmond's first pitch swung on and fouled straight back. That pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pinch runner, Carter, is at first. Swung on and hit to short, scooped up, and she cannot make the play, so that's going to load the bases. So with nobody out, Mansfield is going to come up. She struck out in the first and in the third, then blistered a 2-run homer in the fifth. So Coach O is going out to talk with her pitcher as the entire infield comes in. Coach O is going to leave her in. Here comes the 2-1. Two balls, two strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out. Mansfield at the plate. Osmond delivers the 2-2. Swung on and fouled back. The count holds at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's way high. And play at the plate, not in time as the runner scores. That's going to be Goldsby. All runners will advance. The runners at second and third now with nobody out. It's now 8-3. Osmond delivers, swung on and fouled back. That one's foul tipped into the glove. That'll be a strikeout. Perfect timing, too. That's what we needed. Strikeout number 9 for Osmond. And out number 1. Need 2 more of those right here. That brings Hamilton to the plate. She struck out in the second. She was thrown out at third base in the 4th and then walked and scored in the 5th. Looks at strike 1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th here. That one is fouled straight back. Osmond delivers. Strike 3 called. Beautiful changeup. That is the 10th strikeout, second out. And that still leaves runners stranded at second and third. But now, instead of with no outs, there's 2 outs. After a couple of Ks by the right-hander, the junior Ava Osmond. Strike 1 called to the batter, Cole. Strike 2. Throw down to third. Got her. Yes, sir. Good job by Reagan Thompson. What a great eye. And that was the 3rd out at third. Never make the 1st or the 3rd out at third base. She just made the 3rd out at third base. That's a cardinal sin in softball. But nonetheless, 1 run on 2 hits and 2 left And as we go to the middle of the sixth, Dyer County trails it 8-3.
Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Dyer County needs to pick up the bats right now as Tori Beth Myers, Ellie Edgen, and Marley Thedford will face Mansfield. Tori Beth Myers will step in for the Choctaws to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Dyer County behind by 5 right now. Ball low. Myers settles in and hits it hard down to left field line. Will that stay fair? It is. She's going to go to second. Actually, she does. Makes it in standing up. What a way to begin the inning. Tori Beth Myers going to bring Ellie Edgen back to the plate. She has struck out in the second. She walked and was stranded at second base in the fourth. And coming into pinch run for Tori Beth Myers is going to be number 5, Cam McCoy. They may likely leave her in at short. Make a double switch here. Ellie Edgen struck out in the second, walked in the fourth. We need base runners. Fouled back, strike one. Edgen, Thedford, and Emma McBride will face Mansfield. Nobody out. Swung on and missed. That was a slow pitch right there. Tori Beth Myers, stand-up double. To lead off here in the bottom of the sixth. That's ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter, Ellie Edgen. Ellie fouls it back. New life. Ball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cam McCoy at second base, running for Tori Beth Myers. Nobody out. That's inside and low. 3 ball. Boy, it was close, wasn't it? I'd have struggled laying off of that one. She had a good eye right there. Here comes the payoff. Swung on and fouled. Ellie Edgen hanging tough. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on and missed. And that is the 4th strikeout for Mansfield. And the first out of the inning. Marley Thedford struck out on the second sacrifice bunt to move Ellie Edgen over in the 4th, and going to get a hack at Mansfield right now, and the first hack strong but fouled back. And the Choctaw right fielder hits it hard, going back to the fence. Can't make the play is the center fielder. Dyer County, I thought they were going to send her, but they do not. Cam had to wait to make sure it wasn't going to be caught, and now did not want to take a chance of making it out at home plate. So double by Thedford. That's going to bring Emma McBride to the plate. She was hit by a pitch in the second, struck out in the third, and now all the student body is going to go out to the mound to talk to Mansfield. And that's going to give Coach O an opportunity to talk to the base runners. Cam McCoy still at third. She had to wait to make sure the center fielder wasn't going to catch it. Boy, that center fielder has been squeezing everything that got anywhere near her. So, but that was a hard hit ball by Marley Thedford that just got to the base of the fence quickly. Emma McBride will step in. We got base runners. Ball low. 1 ball, no strikes to the hitter. Swung on and missed a high fastball. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Emma McBride at the plate. And that one's way low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one is fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. It's also fouled back. Emma McBride waiting for her pitch. Something she can drive, hopefully to the right side of the field. Swung on, fouled back again. And that one's hit hard. Will it get to the wall? It will. And 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Emma McBride in with a stand-up double. That's going to bring up Maddie Claire Wilkerson. So now 2 runs in. It's now 8-5, and Coach O goes. She's going to make another switch, I do believe, to get a base runner for Emma McBride. She comes in to a hand from the home crowd, and who's she going to put out there? There she goes. She's going to put out there Addie Robertson. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Maddie Claire Wilkerson hit into a fielder's choice in the second. Grounded out to second in the fourth. And hit this one hard, but coming in and squeezing it will be the right fielder. And that will allow Robertson to make it to third. That's the second out. And now back to the top of the order Caitlin Mascroft. She was top of the order Friday night, but now she's the number 9 hitter. So Mascroft is singled and scored in the third and flied out in the eighth, and this time she flied out to the shortstop, and that'll be for the third out. But not before. Dyer County has 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 left. And as we go to the top of the 7th, Dyer County trails it 8-5.
Rick Hill Nissan, Dyersburg, is your home for all things Nissan, and to prove it, we're offering deep discounts on all remaining 2020 models. This can save you thousands. Also, check out our redesigned 2021 Rogue. The new Rogue features best-in-class safety, along with ProPilot Assist and NavLink, a 360-degree 3D high-def camera view, and more. Guaranteed credit approval with the in-house Credit Medic. That's Rick Hill Nissan, 2700 Parr Avenue, Dyersburg, or online at rickhillnissan.com.
Dyer County needs to hold them right here as Cole steps to the plate. She struck out on the second, sacrifice bunt in the fourth, and then struck out in the fifth. And Osmond delivers a little high, ball 1. Dyer County only trails by 3. That's going to be outside, ball 2. And they can hold them right here. Got a good shot here coming up in the bottom of the 7th. And that one's a little bit low. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one's high, ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Cole. That's going to bring Hoover, Aguirre, and Hughes all to the plate. And they're going to pinch run one more time for number 36. I wonder if they'll reach in their bag of tricks for Carter, number 16. Nope, number 22. It's going to be Foster pinch running. Number 8, Hoover, will step in. Hoover bunts, and it's foul. Oh. And runner moves on to third. Now the bunter runs to second. It was fair. We thought it was going to roll foul, but it did not. So everybody's safe, and runners now at second and third with Aguirre. She struck out on the second, homered in the fourth, and doubled in the fifth. And ball inside. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Osmond delivers the 1-1, fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. And that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. That one's hit hard to right field. Going back and making the catch is Thedford. They bring it back in. 1 run will score. So sacrifice fly and an RBI, and that puts Hoover at third. 1 out, 1 in. That's going to bring Hughes at bat. She walked and scored in the third, doubled and scored in the fourth. She looks at high, ball 1, and was strikeout number 9 for the third out in the 5th inning. And there's a strike. And that one is hit toward the Cavalier dugout. One ball, 2 strikes to Hughes. Osmond with 11 strikeouts so far tonight. And that one is hit back up the middle. Scoop up, throw on to first in time. That's going to be out number 2. But another run will score. And now back to the top of the order, Goldsby. He was hit by a pitch in the 6th, singled in the 4th, in the 3rd, sacrifice bunt, and then hit a little dribbler or two that was scooped up and thrown to first by Reagan Thompson in the 1st inning. No balls, one strike. Swung on and missed on a pitch way over her head. Goodness. 0-2. That's what it takes. Make her think it was low. Or at the shoulders, I guess. And that one is fouled out of play on the Cavalier side. Here comes the 0-2. Ball low. Strike three called. And that will end the inning, but not before a two-run score on no hits and nobody left. And in the middle of the seventh, Dyer County trails it now 10-5.
When it comes to screen printing, embroidery, logos, and specialty items, you've got a lot of choices, but one stands out. It's Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street. They're your all-in-one place for embroidery, screen print, vinyl, signage, sublimations, and so much more. We can print your logo or help you design a new one for things like cups, hats, shirts, and more. We do all our work in-house so you get your order quickly. Locally owned and operated. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, New Bern, or call 627-6227 for Stitch and Print.
Well, Dyer County is going to be at the top of the order to take us to the bottom of the seventh. Ava Osment, Reagan Thompson, and Katie Grace Willis. And should any of them young ladies get on, it'll be Tori Beth Myers. Osment grounded out to second, homered in the third, and then grounded to second in the fifth. Dyer County got 5 runs to make up right here, and back to the top of the order. No better place to begin than right here. Mansfield delivers. There's one of them right there. That one's out of here in a hurry. Well, now 4 to get. That is her second home run of the game. And now Reagan Thompson will step in. She homered in the fifth. Be nice if she had some base runners in front of her, but you know, we'll take home runs, no problem. And that one's hit hard down the third base line, swinging foul. Actually, hooking foul. It's a hook on the left and a slice on the right. Is that the golf term there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, Reagan Thompson. Like to straighten this one out right here. And that one's hit hard, and will it get out? It does not, but it gets to the ground, and Reagan will go into second standing up. Yeah. That was close, but they couldn't make the play, and it's going to bring Katie Grace Willis to the plate. She singled in the first, grounded to second in the third, and then grounded out to short in the fifth. She's due for one right here. Nobody out, one on, one in, ball high. Homer by Osment, a leadoff home run for the Choctaws. That one's high, ball two. Katie Grace Willis, the Choctaw first baseman, just a junior. Ball low, 3 balls, no strikes. Thompson at second. And calling timeout is Goldsby. He's going to walk out to the mound and talk with her pitcher as Katie Grace Willis gets some coaching from Coach O. And Willis hasn't homered yet this season, but the girl right behind her, Tori Beth Myers, homered Friday night. And that's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Katie Grace Willis. Oh, swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, she was trying to hit that one all the way to Dyersburg. Well, that was way high, ball 4. Yep, good eye. It's going to put her at first, and that's going to bring up Tori Beth Myers. Tori Beth Myers grounded to second in the first, flied out to center in the fourth. She looks at strike 1. And then she doubled in the 6th to lead off the 6th, doubled and scored. And that one's high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got Tori Beth Myers, Ellie Edgen, and Marley Thedford due up, as there's nobody out in the inning so far. Myers looks at ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. And now a meeting at the mound. So we need to play a little Jeopardy music, but that would be illegal because we are on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't allow you to do that. So for those of you who know the Jeopardy music, sing it in your head. That's not it. Tori Beth Myers will step in. She doubled and scored in the 6th. Swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's ball high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full to Tori Beth Myers. Reagan Thompson at second. Katie Grace Willis at first. Nobody out. Ball high. So now the bases are juiced. And nobody out. It's going to bring Ellie Edgen. Ellie, she struck out in the 2nd. She walked in the 4th and struck out in the 6th. Nobody out. Ducks on the pond right here. Mansfield has yet to retire a batter. That's ball low. A walk's as good as a hit right here. A walk gets you an RBI. 10-6. Edgin takes ball high. 2 balls and no strikes. And they're going out. This is going to be a pitching change. Yep, that's the second time she's been out there. And who is she going to call? Going to bring somebody in from right field. That's going to be number 30, Hall. Nope, she's not going to pitch. Who's going to pitch? Coach O talking with Edgin. It's going to be Ellie Edgin, Marley Thedford, and Emma McBride.
Go volleyball number
9. Woo! Yeah. Bill Van Zant's watching a volleyball game tonight, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. What number was Katie Grace in volleyball? Do you remember? 21? Is that it? Huh. And looks like they're going to bring in number 13 to pitch. I've got a roster right here without a number 13 on it. So I don't have a really... Oh, there she is, Kale. I'm sorry, right there. Kale is there. So we just wait for a few minutes, Paul, until... Just keeping it legal. That's all we're doing. Just keeping it legal. All right. 10-6 is your score. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. Ellie Edgin has got 2 balls and no strikes. And it looks like Cam McCoy is going to go in to pinch run for Tori Beth Myers. Now they changed pitchers. I wonder if they'll play her walk-up song again. Seeing it's been a while between ball 2 and outside ball 3.
I would bet she's not swinging at this pitch.
No.
I would put money on
No.
I don't bet, but if
Well, I understand. So here comes the 3-0. Strike one. Okay. She wasn't gonna. So Ava Osmond's already homered in this inning. Bases are loaded on a double from Reagan Thompson and then a couple of walks behind that. And they're saying they're fixing something. Not sure what. One umpire talked to the other umpire. Yeah, they're talking about the count. It should be 3 balls, 1 strike.
should be 3-1.
They're trying to figure out what the count. Yeah, they're going to get it right. She's got, it should be 3-1. That's what we're trying to decide here. And The umpires are making sure everybody is good, and Coach O watches the rules very, very closely. And they're just making sure everything is right. It was no balls. It was 2 balls and no strikes when the first pitcher was pulled. And now it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Now they're trying to get it done. Now they figured out it's 3-1. Okay. To all that, Mr. Paul, now we're going to play. You had it right. Why didn't they just come and ask you? I don't know. Unofficially official. Well, you don't want to, yeah. Our stats are always unofficial stats. So here comes the 3-1 by Cale. Cale delivers. Swung on and fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A walk is an RBI. Yep. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and fouled out of play. Ellie Edgen working the pitcher. Nope. Nobody out. We got plenty of time. Just keep fouling them off till you get one you like. That one is hit hard down to third. It's going to get in. 1 run will score. It's a fair ball. 2 runs will score. And Cam McCoy makes it to third on a stand-up double. And that's going to score Reagan Thompson, and what would have been Katie Grace Willis scored, and yep, still nobody out, and it's going to put Cam McCoy at third, who's running for Tori Beth Myers, and Ellie Edgen at second. And Marley Thedford will step in with nobody out. Runners at second and third. Dyer County trails at 10-8. And right here, anything to right field scores 1. If it goes to the wall, it scores 2. Ball low. Yeah, it was low. Marley Thedford's a tall drink of water here. Her knees are pretty far from the plate. That one's in the dirt. Ball 2. Hits the shin guard of the catcher and rolls out in front of the plate. So now with nobody out, it'll be Marley Thedford, Emma McBride, and Maddie Claire Wilkerson. There's a call strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is pressure softball right here. See how these Cavaliers are going to fare under pressure. Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, Thedford struck out on the second. Sacrificed in the third, and there's ball 4. That is the 3rd walk this inning. So now we have ducks on the pond again. That's going to bring Emma McBride. She was hit by a pitch in the second. She struck out in the 4th and doubled in the 6th and was stranded at third base. How many outs we got, Paul? 0? 0 outs. This is the 7th batter faced by Cavs pitching. with a 0 retired. And they're going to call that one a strike. Nobody out. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Yeah. McBride swinging for the fence for that one. She wanted that one. Here comes 0-2. Ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball low to McBride, and a run will score as it gets by the catcher. And Cam McCoy will score, and that's going to advance the runners. Ellie Edgen at third, Thedford at second. Now first base is open, and a full count to Emma McBride. Emma McBride, looks at strike 3. That's the first strikeout for Cale, and that's going to bring number 19 to the plate. That is Maddie Claire Wilkerson. A base hit could win this game. First ball is low. This is the 8th batter faced by Cavs pitching. That's ball low. I tell you, Goldsby's doing a real good job behind the plate. She had that one, I don't know if it'd be considered a wild pitch or a pass ball, but it got between the wickets. But that's the only one that's gotten by her, and there's been a lot in the dirt come at her. Like this one, hit by a pitch, as it looks like Wilkerson will take first base. So now bases are loaded again, and Caitlin Mascroft will be at the plate. Mascroft will step in with 1 out. Zava got a grand slam this year in summer ball? Not yet? No. I don't remember hearing her talk about it. And that one's hit hard to third and back to the bag, and catches them off a double play and win it 10-9. My goodness. What a way to end the game. My goodness. Dyer County, what a rally, though, to here in the 7th inning, but just falls 1 run short as Caitlin Mascroft blisters one down third base line, and it's caught by the third baseman, and they catch Ellie Edgen off base, and they kick the bag, and that's how it will end, as Dyer County will lose here tonight to the Cavaliers of Crockett County 10-9. And not sure when our next broadcast is, but it'll be when they reschedule the Brighton game, which will be the first the first district game that we will air here from the Choctaw field. So once again, for Paul Stringham and Steve Morgan on camera, this is Chuck Asa saying good night, everyone.